town board in 1906. In 1956, it became a municipality. 50 years on, my predecessor thought that the time was right, owing to the fact that the city, that Jinja had existed for 100 years, nti ekiseera kituuse efuuke city. Campaign eyo yagitandika. Mama ndikusaba bebazeeku ambassador Kezaala olw'omulimu gwe yatandika. Mama ndikwenda okwebaza because you took on the fight that was started by Ambassador Kezaala, because you saw it fit nti dinda esaanire okuva city. Mama kino kyetutuuseeku titwandikituuseeku if it wasn't for you. Era abasoga twena banaidenda twena, the residents of Eastern Uganda, we are eternally grateful to you for this momentous achievement. Mama webale ino, webalire irala. Mama, I would also like to give thanks to my minister, the Minister for Local Government, Honorable Raphael Majezi. Raphael, we know very well that your predecessor, our minister, Tom Butime, endeavored to go to Parliament on several times to take this issue of city status to Parliament, but he was not successful. Aye tulikwenda okwebaza nti waida n'omukisa. You are like a man, Raphael Majezi. And I want to thank you for having carried the torch and got this bill through to Parliament, which eventually ushered in the cities. Raphael, thank you so much. We also want to thank and commend your team, the Permanent Secretary, the Minister of State for Local Government. We've been with you through thick and thin on this. We want to thank the people that you've worked with to see that Jinja becomes a city in addition to the other cities of Uganda. Mama, we want to thank Busoga City Advisory Committee, chaired by our own Gume Ngobi, Minister wa Ife owa Cooperatives, Minister of State for Cooperatives. Mama, abantu bano akachiko ke watulonda katutembete bulungi, and I want to assure you that we have come up with a minimum development program for the city of Jinja. And I want to assure you, Mama, that we tunaba tujirire ku guidelines that this City Advisory Committee, Jinja will be on the road to greatness. Mama ndikiriza nebaze muganda wange, Chairman wa Jinja District, Titus Kisambira. Titus oyo to work in the hand in hand. Okubona nti ekintu gino tukyegusa. We have had several meetings at the Ministry of Local Government. We have also had meetings here locally. We've also had meetings in your office at Parliament to discuss the issue of Jinja. But I want to assure you, Mama, that all the way we have always been one. Tubaire tutambulira walala nga twena tuikiriza nti dinda esana efune city. There's been no diversity whatsoever between me and Titus Chisambira, and I want to thank him that he has made the time to be here again as you usher in the new city. Webale ino, webalire irala Titus Chisambira. Mama ndikwenda okwebaza ba members ba Parliament bona. None of them transgressed. Bona tutambwire nabo. Honorable Nelson Lufafa, Honorable Waliomu, Honorable Muiru, Honorable Balieku. There is nobody, there's not been a single word of dissent until any of them did not want. Neymar Makatali. There is not a single one of them that dissented into Jinja does not deserve a city. This is the unity that is going to drive Busoga and is going to drive Jinja to higher heights. All this is because of you, Mama, because we owe a lot of respect to you. We all believe in your leadership and we want to thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. Mama, I want to thank you for having committed time. We know that today you have a SEC meeting at Entebbe. You still made the time to come and be here so that you can usher in the city of Jinja. Mama, thank you so much. Mama and all the ministers that are here, if you're going to think of building another city in Uganda, you cannot do better than Jinja. Mama, Jinja is the most strategically located location for the city in Uganda, for another city. First of all, we are located on two strategic international water bodies. To be located on the shores of Lake Victoria, that means that we can promote tourism. We can also have interconnectivity with the neighboring countries of Kenya and Tanzania. Mama, to Lake Victoria. Mama, also we are located on the banks of the River Nile, and the River Nile being the world's longest river. Traveling all the way from America, from Europe and everywhere to come to Uganda, but principally to come and visit the Nile. Idinda, on the Nile. And Mama, lest we forget, we're also located at the source of the River Nile, and it's one of the biggest tourist attractions that we have in Uganda. Mama, Jinja is also located on the highway between Mombasa and Kampala. That means it is a lot easier to transport goods both out of the country and in the country if they originate or are destined for Jinja. Mama, Jinja is also located on the Uganda rail network, and it's also one of those cities Edijokuba stage ku standard gauge rail where Joku stoppinga. So I want to assure you that your fight was not in vain. And I want to assure my minister, the ministers and the Minister of Local Government and our permanent secretary that you made the right decision to ensure that Jinja is one of those cities, is one of those municipalities that is going to be elevated to city status. Abalituliza bona bona tuli ku building a city ey'Idinda, not just for Basoga. It is not going to be just a city for Basoga, but it's going to be a city for all Ugandans. Oboli Musoga, Obatoli Musoga, Jinja is going to be your city. We are also developing Jinja, of course, as the capital city of Busoga, as the regional capital city of Busoga Kingdom, but it's going to be a city for everybody. And in Vision 2040, the government of Uganda sought to elevate Jinja to city status as a strategic city. And for us in our vision, which we have worked on with the Busoga City Advisory Committee led by Honorable Gume Ngobi, we are looking at three things. That owing to his history as an industrial area, we want to develop Jinja as an industrial city. But also owing to the locational competitive advantages that we have in Jinja, like Lake Victoria, River Nile, Source of the Nile, Itanda Falls, Bujagali Falls, and the others, we also want to develop Jinja as a tourism city. And on top of being both an industrial and a tourism city, we want to develop a city with excellence in commerce. Mama, those are the three-pronged approach that we want to develop a city with excellence in tourism, industry, and commerce. Our biggest challenge, Mama, is infrastructure. As you've seen, Jinja the municipality of Jinja had a road network of 200 kilometers. With the addition of Bugembe, Budondo, and Mafubira, our road network, according to our physical planner, is going to be about 300 kilometers. Mama, the money that we get from the road fund is just 1.2 billion. That is not even enough to do a kilometer of road. Which means, Mama, without additional funding, it is going to take me over 200 years to tarmac all the roads in Jinja. And Mama, I'm not planning to be mayor for 200 years. So what am I saying, Mama? I am asking that now that government has elevated these municipalities to city status, we should ensure that the municipalities are supported with the requisite resources so that we can build our infrastructure, we can build our facilities, and we can have a functional city. Mama, we should be mindful of not creating cities in name only, but we should create cities that have the right infrastructure attended functional. Ogwomulimu Gulyewa Minister Raphael Majezi, you need to make sure that all the cities that have been created are supported with enough resources so that we can build the infrastructure, we can build the resources, and we also have facilities that are befitting of a city. Mama, as well as being the mayor, or having been the mayor of the municipality of Jinja, I'm also the chairman of Urban Authorities Association of Uganda. And on behalf of the Urban Authorities Association of Uganda, I want to thank you, Mama, for having supported the creation of the cities in Bulu, in Arua, in Imbale, in Imbarara, Fort Poto, and in Masaka. Mama, this was in line with the Vision 2040 of Uganda. But for us as Urban Authorities Association of Uganda, we thought that the time has come for Uganda to have another city in addition to Kampala. And our reasoning for this, Mama, was that one, we should decongest Kampala. Today, Mama, if you look at the geography of Uganda, you will see that the trajectory of development is lopsided. That Kampala and its surroundings are highly developed, but if you look at the rest of the country, it's at a much lower level of development. Yet we are all Ugandans. So we thought that if we're going to cascade development to the rest of the country, we needed to have both regional and strategic cities. So kulwa ifenga Urban Authorities Association of Uganda tulikwenda okwebaza. We are hoping that we can equip all these cities with the necessary infrastructure, the necessary resources, and the necessary facilities, so that one, we can decongest Kampala, that we can take the pressure off Kampala. Because if you look at Kampala today, it is overpopulated, it is congested with incessant traffic jams and the proliferation of slums. Mama SDG number 11 talks about building resilient and sustainable cities. It's not going to be possible to do that in Kampala. But with the new cities, it is going to be possible because we are starting from a blank slate. We also thought, Mama, for balanced regional development, cities be spread out. Nechindi, we also wanted to develop those particular urban areas with a strategic and competitive advantage over others. Hence the city of Jinja, the city of Hoima for oil, and the city of Fort Portal for tourism. Ndikwenda okumaliriza Mama, nga nkukusaba nti tuyambe gavumenti etugemereko. Right now we are starting with these cities with only the existing budgets, municipality budgets, plus the little money that will be coming from the district. That means we don't have any money at all to start these cities in the way that we would want them to start. But we've been given assurances by the Minister of Local Government that come rain, come sunshine, he's going to do his damnedest to see that we are supported with the right monies in order to build these cities. Mama ndikusaba okolagana ne Minister wa Ifoyo Lafa Majezi tusobola okubona nti building ebibuga bino. Kyetulisaba as a starting point that all the newly created cities should have a master plan. But to have a master plan, it is going to require us to devote resources for these master plans. Mama, the other thing, facilities, I'm just going to give you one example. Today, of all the cities that have been created, it is only Jinja that does not have a university of its own. And there is no way you're going to build a city without a university. All the other cities, Hoima, Barara, Gulu, Lida, all of them are Rua, they all have universities. So we are proposing that a university be taken as one of the priority areas. We also have our airport, we need to renovate the port, we need to build on the current infrastructure of Jinja so that we can build a resilient and sustainable cities. HR City to change, we believe that it's going to generate economic growth, it's going to create employment opportunities, and we believe that it shall uplift the living standards of our people. Mama tulikwenda okwebaza, Minister tukwebaziza, mwena wa Busoga Consortium, Busoga City Advisory Committee led by Mr. Mula Anthony, I forgot to mention you. Thank you so much for all your support. And I want to round up by thanking all my members of parliament for their incredible support for the city status of Jinja and the other cities. Mwebale ino, mwebalire ilala.
Advisory committee, members of parliament, religious leaders, ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure to congratulate the people of Jinja and Uganda at large on the start of operation of Jinja City, along with other newly created cities across the country. Right Honourable Speaker, as LC5 chairperson of Jinja District that has given birth to the new city at the other lower councils to stand up for recognition, because we've been in this together. Bakansala zabali mwena bana thank you so much, because it was a thorough consultative process. Right Honourable Speaker, Jinja City may be equated to a young baby at this time. It will need dedicated and committed leadership to harness the best of its potential to ably influence the socio-economic growth of Busoga. Our dream for Jinja City is enormous, like His Worship the Mayor has enlightened. We wish to see a Jinja that will thrive in industrialization to regain its glory as East Africa's industrial city. Era mama, because you've already begun on this, the 20 kilometers that will be will be used to tarmac the industrial base of Jinja. You've already begun on it. We're very sure Jakutu Yamba to make sure that this dream is made. We dream of a Jinja city that will grow to attract more revenue through tourism, taking advantage of the diverse tourism attractions that we enjoy of Jinja and Busoga. We desire to see a Jinja that provides market to our regional produce and connects the region to the global markets to attract foreign exchange. We equally wish to see a Jinja city that is clean as London, and very well organized, with modern and friendly urban settlements that take into consideration the wealth levels of our communities. As we commence as a city, I wish, Right Honourable Speaker, to pledge on behalf of my district leadership and on my own behalf to support all efforts that can lead us towards that direction as earlier described. Right Honourable Speaker, the Honourable Ministers, colleagues and friends, I wish to use this opportunity to note with appreciation the efforts and dedicated service that has been emulated by our Honourable Minister and your team, the Minister for Local Government, the PS, our brother, the PS, and your technical team, because we know you guide a lot, you always guide us a lot politically in drafting most of these things. We really want to thank you and your team, the PS, for the good work. We want to thank the local governments, His Worship the Mayor, our predecessors, all of them. Mama, I was so surprised that I saw the first draft, I think, which Ambassador Kezara, his one was even sharing it with me, the first draft of Jinja wanting to be a city, way back in 1948. The quest for Jinja to become a city began way back in 1948, documented, it's there. So it's a dream that has come a long way. So many people have been yearning this. You have been yearning for this, and I really want to thank the efforts of all the people. The Busoga Advisory Committee, the Busoga Consortium, with the Secretariat headed by our own, the Director General Anthony Muller, and your team, for all the effort that has been put in to ensure that today we celebrate this achievement. In November 2017, Right Honourable Speaker, you flagged off a delegation led by Honourable Esther Mbayo to initiate sister city relations with the city of Shenyang. Right Honourable Speaker, when we were there, I did mention that Jinja is a city, and that was before even the resolution had come to Parliament. Natyamuku nti bwe kitalidde abasadde bano banaidde okwidde okusayininga nga kikaali kufuuka tuliswala. So I really want to thank you nti watufulaginga off ekiwaani kyaffe kye twasiba eyo tekyali kiwaani kidde ekyatuukirira. Today we are a city, and I want to thank you that this year, anytime this year singa COVID yabanga akendeire, we'll be signing the city, the Shenyang city and the Jinja city friendship into a real pact. Please join me, ladies and gentlemen, to give a round of applause with a standing ovation. With a standing ovation to Mama as a sign of our appreciation for her dedicated, exemplary and great love for Busoga and Uganda. Tumweda chikabana tumukubire ku mungalo. Thank you so much. Finally, Mama, as I really wind up, Jinja has given birth to Jinja. Has given birth to Jinja City. I wish to comfort and assure the people of Jinja District that I am ready to continue serving you even during the next 5 years. District, because njitese attended the ebiketagisayo okutolako ng'ekiteeso kinaba kikyusemu. While I believe that we have achieved a lot, my resolve is that we can do better during my second term as a result of accumulated leadership experience and exposure. Lastly, I must confess that while I am excited about the birth of Jinja City, I'm also worried about the sustainability of Jinja District, which has lost all its revenues to the city. Honorable Minister, this is direct to you. However, through you, Right Honorable Speaker, I wish to pray that assets and revenues to aid the start of Jinja District at its new home in Kagoma over the next, I wish to pray that Jinja City and Jinja District may build mutual consensus on sharing of some of the assets and revenues to aid the start of Jinja District at its new home in Kagoma over the next 5 years to enable it stabilize. Otherwise, Right Honorable, you have a district which is going to be very hard to manage, the new district of Jinja. And we don't want the people of Jinja district to regret that why did we give out part of our area. It is therefore my wish that the Jinja City Advisory Committee considers to mediate a process together with the Honorable Minister that will lead us to developing consensus on this very important subject for the benefit of the people of Jinja. I also wish to request, through you, Right Honorable Speaker, that government considers to provide some financial support to districts such as Jinja that have lost almost all their revenues to the newly created cities. It's the same thing with Kabarore, it's the same thing with Imbarara, it's the same thing with Imbare and the rest of the other areas. As a God-fearing person, I pray that God blesses our efforts and uses Jinja to influence Busoga's economic revival to prosperity during our time. Busoga okwisanya na amani for God and my country. Focus on what we can benefit from Jinja when it becomes a city. For the good of our people, for the good of us today, and for even the greater generations to come. We are very sure some of the few lacunas which are there will be rectified. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Jinja.
Thank you. Right Honorable Speaker, protocol observed. Kantwalo mukisa guno zeno okuyozayoza Yinda ne Busoga olw'okufuna ekibuga. Olw'ebiseera ndatwala omukisa guno okwandula banange betwinabo mu palamenti nga ndatandika ne Honorable Moses Grace Balyeku tulinaye wano. Ndakwira ku mama wange Roy Katali yena ali wano. Nde ku muganda wange Lufafa Nelson Honorable ali wano. Honorable Ntende Robert ali wano kubebunya. Honorable William Moses yena ali wano. Honorable Naigaga Mariam tulinaye wano. Honorable Mukoda Juliet yena ali wano. Mwebale kwida mwebale irala. Olw'ebiseera ndakuba nti I will just associate myself with the speeches eya mayor neya chairperson of C5 to the extent of what was relevant to this functioning. Mwebale no mwebale irala mbendeza omukolo omulungi. Kantwala omukisa guno okweta minister muganda wange Honorable Rafael Majezi, Minister wa Local Government, okwidda okwogerera abantu baife. Mwebale no mwebale irala. Nyabo owekitiibwa ekisengedde sipiika wa Parliament ya Uganda, abakulembeze mwena baminisita baife, ba MPs, abamadiini mwena omuli wano mwisuuke. Nenda ababuuzaaku musiriikirireko, aye muli kuwera, mwisuuke. Olugendo lubaire luwanvu, zeena neyagala olw'okuba ndi mulamu ku lunaku lwa leero wakudumira kuba kujambo. Ebintu bino bibaako entandiikwa. Nyabo ogwange gwakukugemya alipoota. Alipoota twagimaze, aye benakoze nabo mukaire waife nsaba beemerere obaboneku omulundi ogundi. Niwo wabatawo wano mu Gwokutaano banamuliga abantu abakulu abo ba MP, ba former ministers, ba RDCs bonabona babaire wano n'abamadiini. Nsiimye omulimo. Nyabo omulimo gwali tiimu wangu. Tubairete tukajja mu constituency daife nzabala mojo bali bakoba ati gume yaira idinda be banange ndikuira nga ebiseera byonna tubimalira wano. Tukoze omulimo gubaire mu buserengeto n'obuniino, but I'm now happy. Ebintu biwoire. Alipoota ndakikugemesa kubanga tawuni kala katali kuva yali. Ndituusa obubaka bwa muwalawo mugandawo Esther Mbayo abaana ali kwida omukulembeze w'eggwanga yamutuma omulimo oguli quite important. So Alex apologized. Kisambira batambuze there you are. Nze nibaswale nibale ogwaife gwakola ki guno gwakati. But I would like you to put Jinja above any personal interest. The city is paramount. The city is very paramount. The people of Jinja must benefit and the people of Busoga from this city. Magezi, who knew that by now, Magezi no minister wa local government, twalwanirira city dino kuvaira honorable Magezi. Aye Katonda wa amani, right honorable. Who knew that Raphael Magezi, honorable minister of local government, would be here officiating at the city status of Jinja? Sebo, I want to congratulate you. Eriyo omuntu mulala tukali kwebaza nga njowa ya Kazindalo. Tukali kwebaza President Wensieno. Museveni chairs cabinet. Museveni wa chairing a cabinet. Cabinet initiates policy. Nendo kwebaza ba cabinet ministers na Muyangu ni Magezi. Mwena omwatyama ni muwagira ekiteeso kya Jinja okufuuka city. Bwe tuvaawo Magezi yatwala wa alitwala Rebecca Kadaga. If she had not chaired that session, maybe something else would have happened. Twatyama kuva kuncho paka bwire. Oh, munange webale banyabo basebo site hino ogwaife guwoire bana ife mu continuing okuwa advice kubakulembeze baife maliriza nga nditwala omukisa guno to invite you, Honorable Minister of Local Government, to come over here and deliver your speech and nze tiikiriza ekitabo kyenkyalinze nenda nkikugemye nga wakibayindinze bulungi ndooza Honorable Raphael ganaamalira nga kiwoire. Sebo Raphael Magezi niwe ngobi ida oyogereho. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, colleagues, Honorable Members of Parliament, and Honorable Ministers, Your Worship the Mayor, and the leadership of Jinja City. Ladies and gentlemen, Mama, you are most welcome. Thank you for finding time. We know you are busy, you have sick, you have Parliament today, but you found time to be with us. I really take this as a sign of your support to us in local government. I'd like to welcome my colleagues, those in Parliament. I have noted you love Busoga, you love Jinja. You're busy out there. Some of us have started a campaign, but you said today, what is happening in our city. I'd like to thank His Excellency the President for leading this country to a level which was not imaginable. That a city can be born at this time, not one, not two, several cities. Your Excellency, thanks for leading us, and thanks for supporting local government. I'd like to thank Parliament, the Speaker, for approving these municipalities to become cities. If the Parliament had not approved them, wouldn't be here. Yesterday, the people of Jinja went to bed in a Jinja municipality. They have woken up in a Jinja city. Yesterday, the mayor, Matambuze, went to bed. The mayor of Jinja municipality is now the mayor of the city of Jinja. Yesterday, Mama Speaker was the patron of Jinja Consortium. She's now the patron of the city of Jinja. Yesterday I also went to bed, just as a minister for local government. I've woken up minister of local government with the cities now. Congratulations to the people of Uganda on this achievement. Congratulations to the people of Jinja on this achievement. It is fundamental. It means a lot to us. Some people think we are just increasing the administrative budget. No sir, no madam. This is a step towards investment, towards development, towards better services for the people of Jinja. Your worship, we've given you the city in your hands. City standards are different from municipal standards. The quality of the roads, the quality of water, the quality of housing, the quality of infrastructure must change in your leadership. I'd like to take you a little bit through some things that we have agreed on in terms of the guidelines. Number one, in terms of governance, we've agreed the city, the highest policy-making organ of the city is the city council. Let me see the councillors if they are here. Those who have been district councillors representing divisions here, where are you? Keep standing. If you are a councillor representing, is it Kagoma sub-county and others, they are now in the city. You stand, you are in your city. Budondo, it is Budondo. And I went there the other day, I went to see the place, because it is going to be the headquarters, so I went there. The councillors of the municipality who have been municipal councillors of Jinja, where are you? Now we are requesting you to work together. The councillors who have been at the district and those here to be the new interim city council. We did not want to create a situation where we are sending some councillors home. So there is no councillor going home. They are going to stay and they'll be, this is the highest policy making organ. Your role is to make sure that you assist the mayor in your first sitting. Select a deputy. He's going to be the speaker, him, there is no speaker outside, and your deputy will be the deputy speaker in the interim. Also, give him a government, 3 members of the executive. If you do that, then we shall be very happy with your first activity. We also expect in this interim period to do a development plan of this city. Approve a plan for the city, review the budget of the municipality, merge it with the budget of the district for the areas which have been annexed, and give us the new budget of this city. The next is the division. We have a division council. We have 2 divisions. Each division is at the level of a municipality. Are they here? Yes. Division 1 is called Central, Southern, and where is the Northern? So there is Bugembe, then there is Southern. Do we know the boundaries? So let me see the councillors of the Southern Division. Please stand up if you know you are a councillor here. By that I mean, if you are a councillor who was representing a sub-county, ensure unity and harmony in Jinja city. I know the district chairpersons in other districts. I'd like to thank you, Mr. Chairman, that you are really leading the way to say, I'm going to work with the mayor to spearhead the development of our city. I've heard in some areas, some people are growing cold feet, that they thought they would be the interim chairpersons of the cities, because the cities are at the level of a district. So they wanted to be the interim city mayors. We have said no. You are elected district chairperson, and that district is there. Don't abandon it and leave a political vacuum there. For you to become the city mayor, you will have to resign the other side. Secondly, we said this is simply caretaking. There is no need for, the chairperson of a district, you should be proud. You've given birth to a city in your time. This is historical. Support the city. Help it to grow. And then, you only have 6-7 months. If you want to take over the city mayorship, go out and campaign. So we thought that was a good arrangement. This is simply interim, and we are not going to swear in the mayor. He's simply caretaking this city. In terms of your assets and liabilities, we have agreed we shall guide you on how to share the assets and liabilities. But the administrative buildings, the empty land, the markets, the landing sites that belonged to the district will henceforth belong to Jinja city. We have, of course, some districts which have commercial buildings. They have put up buildings to generate revenue. We'll have to agree with the city on how we shall share this. But the liabilities and the assets of the former Jinja municipality, and when I say Jinja municipality, I mean all the other municipalities. From now onwards, they are taken over by Jinja city. In terms of your revenues, somebody is saying they are fearing about the sustainability of this city. Jinja municipality already has an approved budget. The sub-counties which have been annexed already had budgets approved. So you are not starting from scratch. And I mean the same for all the other 6 cities. You are not starting from scratch. We already have a budget in place. But as government, we know that there may be additional responsibilities for the new city. And we are going to work with Parliament, secure some additional funding through appropriation of the budget, through a bit of adjustment in the current budget. We're thinking of about 1.2 to 1.5 billion per city. So don't fear, this is a government project, and we are here to make sure that it succeeds. We're also going to work with you to make sure that you generate more revenue. We want to champion city standards of revenue and tax collection and improving the incomes of the people. So for me, I have no problem in terms of sustainability of our cities. What I'm calling upon you to do, especially the leadership, number 1, make sure that you provide services of the city level to your people of Jinja. I want the people of Jinja to benefit and feel proud they have a city. It must make a difference from the municipality. Give them better roads, give them better connectivity, internet and so on. Look at the markets, let's develop them. We've just constructed a good market, but we are going to improve all the other facilities. Secondly, I'm asking the leadership to be a leadership of integrity. Fight corruption in the new city. Do not allow corrupt leaders to take over the city. If it is a councillor a leader, a mayor, a town clerk, who puts his hand or her hand in the contracts and tenders of the municipality, why do you give him a city? If you know that this leader has been a weak leader to the district, you are just coming to the next elections, please give us good, competent leaders of integrity, corruption-free to manage our cities. We shall support you. We're here for that. That's why I've come with the whole team. And I wanted to introduce and recognize, Madam Speaker, the team which has been behind this in the ministry. I want to recognize my predecessors. This started with Honorable Adolf Mwesige and Honorable Tom Botime. We thank them so much. They did a good leadership role. I'd like to recognize and thank wholeheartedly my dear sister, Honorable Jennifer Namyangu. She's shown me the way. I found her in the ministry and she's done a good job in showing me the way. She's taken the lead in making sure that we have these cities. I want to introduce to you the permanent secretary, the head of the civil service of the ministry, Mr. Ben Kumumani. We have the commissioner, I don't know whether he's here, Commissioner Justinian, please step forward. And the staff of your department. Now all of us are behind, but this one is the leader. He's the technical person who has been crafting everything about the city. I thank you and your technical team. We totally are indebted to you for a good job done. Now, in terms of the program, today is the launch of all the cities. Tomorrow, and congratulations Jinja, we have done it at Jinja. That's not a small achievement. Continue to take the lead. I've had the vision of the mayor, an industrial city, a tourism city, and commerce, trade. I was here 2 weeks ago with my family. We spent a weekend here, just enjoying Jinja. It is one of the best cities we have in the country. And some of you don't know it. Abamuti mumanyi ne source of the Nile weri. Mutuka wali awali bipande lyeri munda ojja kusanga mazzi agava wansi. You need to see the Ntandi Falls. Ntanda Falls. It's Ntandi. Ntanda. It's in our place we have Ntanda means food you have kept for the journey. So please take charge of your city, enjoy it, and lead the way for the other cities. Congratulations, and I want to take this opportunity. There is a plaque. Just before, yeah, please give it to me. I want to. Yeah. I'm performing my responsibility. I'm your minister. Please take charge in the interim period of the city until the next election. Congratulations. I wish I could shake your hands. I'm sorry because of Corona I can't. But let me now take the opportunity while you are here to invite Right Honorable Speaker to address us and to receive this city in Busoga, the center of Busoga. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you very, very much, Honourable Minister, Minister of State for local for cooperating, for the members of Parliament, the chairpersons of the district, Soga Consortium. This is a very, very exciting day. And I want to congratulate the cities of Arua, of Gulu, of Masaka, of Mbale, of Mbarara, of Fort Portal, and Jinja, which are coming into effect this morning. Congratulations and good luck. I want to note, I saw some of the old mayors. I saw Mr. Kafuko is sitting there. He's been part of the journey. I think I saw Mr. Bewayo, he's there. So these are some of the old mayors that we have had. Mr. Udumi has already been introduced, and Mr. Kezala is on this side. Thank you all for the journey we've been on for a long time. I'm not going to speak much because I'm late for some meetings and then I still have Parliament in the afternoon. But Minister, I want to thank you for supporting us in this endeavor. And I want to tell this Masoga, you know there are things they don't know. I think until about 4 years ago, the plan was to create 3 cities only. Arua, Gulu, Mbarara. You hear? So I said, have I heard properly over? So I told the minister that you see on your way to Arua and Gulu and Mbarara, you must pass where I am. So what do you say about Jinja? Said, you know, there are not enough people. I said, no, there are enough people and there's enough land. Let's move. So here we are, and I'm happy that this has happened. I just want to urge the leaders to work for this city, to work for the people. You've talked about industrial city. When I was growing up, Jinja was the industrial capital of Uganda. That's what we knew. Jinja was the industrial capital of Uganda. Of course, we have been displaced. But I want us to move further. Can we make Jinja, apart from industry, the technological city of Uganda? In addition to tourism, in addition to commerce, in addition to other things, I think we can do it. And that will mean we will need to improve our education facilities, put them at a different level. Not like the common things everybody has. Let's do something different. That is Jinja. I want to thank the advisory committee for the work they've done. In this period, I'm looking forward to your report. I'm glad that the minister has committed to supporting the plans and programs of Jinja City and all the other urban areas. Of course, on a minister, you can count on our support in Parliament. You bring the issues, we shall be able to assist you to ensure that the cities do not stumble, they do not become stunted, they should be able to grow. Let me also thank Honorable Minister Namuyangu and all those who have been in the ministry, the PS and the others who have been working on this program to ensure that we get our cities. But as you have been all advised, let the cities be really cities. We don't want any more slums. Good planning, good roads, good health facilities, that will make it possible for us to have a workable city. So congratulations and good luck. I really have to run.
Mama tulikusaba tusale keki tube batono, we are over congesting the table. Okay, on a count of 1, 2, 3 and go. Mama tweyanziza twidise ebisera olina kitona tujja kujja mu maiso ne program right honorable speaker ali kujja omukolo gukajja mu maiso ndikubasaba tusigale wano ng'omukolo gukajja mu maiso omukyalo ono mumwide ono abaidi deception wemba mwabona ku deception nono omukyalo ono mu deception so so Irene, you are most welcome. So Irene, you are Mumuti. Nendo kurecognizing Mayor Wanjeru, Haji Hussein Chaze, Mayor Njeru.
mwani